Hi, this is Cindy with Cindy's Cropping Corner, and I'm here to show you a little box that I have decorated. And I did this to house all of my business cards. So they're going to go in here like this, and then I have a little something for them to sit in on my desk. So what I did was I had this little box, and it was a little treasure chest box, but I took off the top because it's not going to close with the cards in it. And first of all, I painted it with some craft brown paint, and then I don't think I did this right, so because it didn't work, but I used some of this weathered wood crackling medium, and I went over the brown paint and I let it dry overnight, and then I went over it with Titan Buff, and it didn't crack very much. Well, it hardly cracked at all. So I don't think I did it right, and I need to read the directions again. But I tried, and I kind of like how it turned out because it cracked a little bit, and you can still see the brown underneath. And then I used the K & Company those die cuts again. I think this is the 4th project I've made using those die cuts. This was a long, like a vellum die cut, and I folded it around the edges, and then I just folded it over the top there. So I used one of the die cuts, and then this is a little tag from the collection too. Around the edges, or I did also on the little box, I added just the little beads that have the little flat top and bottom, so it sits nicely. And I added, oh, and before I put that die cut on there, I used Lindy's, the Moon Shadow Phantom Fuchsia, and it's this brown color. And it's really pretty. So see, I have the little top on it that I did, and I sprayed that all over and kind of dabbed it a little bit, and I let it dry, and then I put the little die cut on it, and then I took I Am Roses rose, and I used this Glam's Tattered Angel Glimmer Glam that I received, and I have all, it's got so much glitter in this. I did this flower with that, and then I had this little pink rose, and I added a little metal piece behind the rose there, and I have some leaves back here, but I pretty much covered them up and you can't see them anymore. And then I have this metal butterfly that you can get in the mosaic section at Michael's. And then just a little butterfly that I cut off of this, and I use this a lot, this butterfly trim, but I just use it one little butterfly at a time most of the time. A little piece of Prima trim here, or lace. This lace that I put around the outside of the box is handmade lace that I got from my mother-in-law. I believe her grandmother made it, and I'm so glad to use it on something. I mean, this stuff, you just want to keep it, but what are you going to do, stare at it in a box? So if I could make something that I'm going to use and enjoy looking at, I'm really glad to use it for something. Then I used a memo pin here and a little tag sticking out. So now I have something to display all my cards. I can't believe how many projects I've made out of one kit. I actually made 2 kits for Etsy, just loaded kits with this stuff. And the leftover paper I used to create that little mini, and I still have a few more little pieces, and I think I'm going to make some cards next with it, or tags, because I'm in Allison's Charm Swap, and it's a charm pin swap, Allison 1966, and I'm going to use these butterflies as charms, and then I have these little charms too. I also have to make one for my January charm swap, so I'm not sure which ones. I think I'm going to use these for Allison's and these for mine. So that will be my next project. Alright, well, that's what I had for today. Thanks for watching.